Can I go? All right, guys, we got David Brissetti behind the camera. I am Jordan Syatt, and today we are talking about how to lose weight without counting calories. We're in Brooklyn, New York. It's freezing, by the way, and I have a brand new sweater that my mom gave me, so I'm very excited to do this video. Now, the whole idea for this video came from a direct message I got on my Instagram, which if you don't already, you can follow right here. David put that in. A really nice young woman asked me today, she said, Jordan, do you count calories? And I said, no, I don't, not right now. And she said, well, aren't you scared you're gonna gain weight? Which I thought was a very interesting question. And I asked her, why would I be scared? She was like, well, if you don't count, then you don't actually know how much you're eating, which means you could be in a calorie surplus and gain weight. And this really made me think, because a lot of people are scared they're gonna gain weight, and a lot of people are also scared that they're not gonna be able to lose weight. And I wanted to talk about that in this video. So number one, if you're scared you're gonna gain, or if you're scared you're not able to lose, number one, and also how to actually lose weight without counting every single calorie that you're eating. So we're gonna have two parts to this video. Part one, if you're scared that you're gonna gain weight, or if you're scared that you're not able to lose weight, the most important thing that I've learned from coaching over a long period of time is a lot of times that anxiety, that fear, that being scared comes from ambiguity. It comes from a lack of a plan. It comes from not actually knowing 100% what you're going to do, what action you're going to take. Because usually what happens is you have one person on the internet saying carbs are going to make you fat, and another person saying carbs are how you burn fat. You have another person who says calories don't count, another person who says calories are the only things that count. One person says yogurt and dairy is bad for you, another person who says yogurt and dairy is the greatest thing in the world. So a lot of this misinformation, this back and forth creates this ambiguity, so you don't know what plan to follow, and then that leads down the path of, okay, I'll do this plan. And you do it for 2 days or a week, and then you quit, and then you do this plan and do it for 2 days or a week or 2 weeks and quit, and you do these plans back and forth, but you don't actually stick to something for 6 months or a year or 2 years, and then that creates a perpetual cycle of doing something, seeing initial results, hitting a plateau, quitting, and then repeating that cycle over and over again with different plans. And that creates so much fear because you don't actually know what works. Now, this is a hard pill to swallow, what I'm about to tell you, and most people won't believe it. It takes a lot of trial and error to actually get to the point where you know what I'm saying is true. Everything works. Keto works, low carb works, low fat works, calorie counting works, not calorie counting works, paleo, Atkins, everything. It all works. The difference, the one factor that will definitively guarantee, get David smiling behind the camera, that will definitively guarantee your success or your failure is consistency. What can you do, not for a week, not for 14 days, not for 21 days, not 30 days, what can you do for a year, 2 years, 5 years, your whole life? That is the defining factor. Can you eat 800 calories and lose weight? Absolutely, 100%. But can you do that for the rest of your life? No fucking way. Absolutely not. Can you do ketogenic and lose weight? Absolutely, 100%. Can you do ketogenic for the rest of your life? Some people, 100%. Can I? No fucking way. I love carbs way too much to try. I know that if I do keto, I'll lose weight very quickly, but it might mean that I end up gaining a lot back because in a week or 2 weeks or a month, I binge on carbs because I miss them so much. You have to find what you're gonna be able to do consistently. That is number one most important. So if you are scared that you're gonna gain weight, or if you're scared you're not able to lose weight, you first need to find a plan and stick to it. And again, not for a week, not a plan that you're gonna do for 21 days. Do a plan that you're gonna be able to do for a year straight. Because the reality is you're not going to lose weight every day, every week, every month. There's gonna be times where you hit a plateau and you don't lose weight for a week or 2 weeks or a month. And you're gonna get frustrated and you're gonna get pissed off and you're gonna say, this isn't working, this is bullshit. And you're either going to quit and do something else and be pissed off because you're not making progress, or you're gonna keep going. And you're gonna grit your teeth, keep your head down, nose to the grindstone, keep doing it, And then one day, whoosh, you're gonna make more progress. It's gonna happen. But the only way you get there is if you keep being consistent. That's it. And that consistency will alleviate your fear. Because it's not like, oh my God, what do I do? You know what you're gonna do. It's there. That's your plan. You're gonna follow your plan, and that consistency, that rock solid plan, that action you're gonna take every day will alleviate you of that fear. You just have to be brave enough and strong enough to trust that your plan is going to work. And if you don't know, hire a coach. And this isn't a plug for my coaching program. I'm not taking new clients, so I can recommend another coach. But if you don't know what to do, hire a coach. And if you hire a coach or if you have a plan, stick to the plan. That's it. You gotta stick to it. That's how you alleviate your fear. Now, let's talk about how to actually lose weight without counting calories. What I spoke to this woman about was how I used to count calories, and occasionally I still do. But the way I got to the point of now not having to count is I spent over a year of my life counting every single thing I ate, literally weighing and measuring everything I ate, every meal for over a year, including the weekends. And it was meticulous, and it wasn't easy, and it wasn't always fun, but that set me up for the rest of my life. Now, I don't think everyone has to count for a whole year plus. I know some people who enjoy counting, they do it for their whole life. I know some people who hate it, but the one thing that I know consistently for the people who are most successful with their diet in the long term, I think someone's calling me. The people who are most successful with their diet in the long term are the ones who know how many calories they're eating, at least generally, and who have spent a significant amount of time tracking their calories. It doesn't mean you have to do it for the rest of your life, but if you spend 90 days tracking everything you eat, literally weighing and measuring everything you eat for 90 days, I guarantee you for the rest of your life, you will be better off for it, because now you have a reference point of how much you're eating. So I know a lot of people, they get like, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be meticulous. I don't want to count everything. But here's the deal. If I told you that after 90 days, you'd be better off for the rest of your life, if you're not willing to do that, then you're really not willing to take that step. You're really not at a point in your life, which is fine. You're not at a point where you're really willing to do what it's going to take to alleviate that fear and to see progress. So if you want to lose weight without counting calories, then I think the first thing you should do is count calories. Get that skill, understand that perspective. Odds are, if you haven't counted calories before, really meticulously weighed and measured, then you're eating more than you think you are. Then, once you're done counting calories, once you've gotten that skill, it actually might be hard to stop counting. That might be the next challenge. The next most difficult part might be saying, you know what? I'm gonna stop counting calories. You might get to a point where it's an addiction, where it's like, I have to do this or I might gain weight, which is where that woman was earlier today. And at that point, then you need to challenge yourself to not count and say, you know what? I'm not gonna count this whole week. Because a lot of people, they get scared or nervous. Oh my God, what if I eat too much? I'm gonna gain weight. Well, first of all, when you stop counting calories, if you're nervous you're gonna gain weight, odds are you're gonna be even more meticulous. You're gonna be even more aware of how much you're eating. So you're probably not gonna gain weight to begin with. But even if you do, keep track of your weight, your measurements, your pictures, look at all of that. If it's going the wrong direction, go back to tracking. It's always gonna be there as your fallback. But if you want to get to a point where you don't need to track every calorie, you're gonna have to push outside your comfort zone. You're going to have to challenge yourself. Say, you know what, for the next week I won't count. For the next 2 weeks I won't count. For the next month I won't count. It's not easy, it's not fun, it's not fearless. There's always gonna be that little bit there, but the only way to break past that fear and to get to the next level is to push outside your comfort zone. And if you always stay inside your comfort zone, you always just do what the comfortable choice is, you'll never get to that next level. And the ultimate level of advanced dieting, advanced nutrition, advanced fitness, the ultimate highest level is where you don't have to think about it. You can go out to eat with your friends and you're not worried. You can go to a party and not be concerned you're gonna gain weight. You can not track calories for a month. You can go on vacation. You can do whatever. You can miss a workout here and there. You can live life without all this nutrition, this fitness, training, all this taking over every waking moment of your body, any fear, any anxiety. And when you can get to that point, when you can get to the point where this is just part of what you do, and it's not a constant thought, a constant fear, constant worry, then you've won. Then you've really won. Because it's one thing to have a healthy body. It's another thing to have a healthy mind. And when you can get both of them together, that's the game. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you don't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps a lot. Give this video a like if it helped. Again, leave any questions or comments in the comment section below. Have a good day.